The San Marcos River is a haven for both tourists and locals, with thousands of visitors coming to the river every day. I caught up with a San Marcos celebrity, Sun God, to see what his thoughts were on the river.
I've been coming about 20 years. It makes me younger. There are some entities within San Marcos that do a really good job at making sure that it's federally protected, of course, but around the banks of the San Marcos River, they have started taking out the invasive species, things that were not native here, right? And then planting native stuff and allowing that to grow. So most of the river is pretty good.
These were Sun God's thoughts when asked about the current construction at Rio Vista Park.
Except when you get to Rio Vista, then it's like, oh shit, what are you doing with all the machines in the river? All that. Leave the river alone, please. Leave the river alone. I'll tell you this, the Spanish that got here long ago named this river Rio de los Inocentes, which translates into River of the Children, or Innocents, is a term that was used back in Europe a lot. And it's about pure of heart and that kind of stuff. And when they do what they're doing at Rio Vista, just so they can bring in more tourists, it's like, hey, man, leave the river alone, would you please?
The river's gonna do what it's gonna do. It's nature.
Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you out there on the river.